Listen, buy our stuff. We're tired of losing money. It wasn't a formal campaign. It was just one can. Please, we're hemorrhaging money. That's the way that this reads. Anheuser Busch, CEO. Not even the Budweiser, not even the Anheuser Busch US CEO. This one went all the way up to the top, so you know that it is hitting them right in the pocketbooks. Keep this same energy. Anheuser Busch CEO shifts blame on Bud Light Dylan Mulvaney ads. No, it wasn't a formal campaign. Oh, trust me, it gets worse than that. Okay, and again, they even stop short of offering a full apology. Okay, it's just you people are too stupid to understand this. We didn't endorse that. It was just one can. All of you hillbillies just need to go back and you like to back the blue so much. What are you doing? Look at our cans. They're all blue. But bruh, this ship has sailed, okay? And it's full of shit now anyways. But just read the headlines that are right there. Red Sox fans at Fenway Park shut out Bud Light over Dylan Mulvaney fiasco. She's a ghost town. Yeah, that's right. We'd rather drink water out of the bay. Trans comedian who appears in Bud Light Super Bowl ad rips beer giant. It's not about diversity. Yeah, because that's the other side of this argument. Like, okay, there's me in the middle, which I'm not going to try to claim that whole enlightened centrist thing, but what I'm seeing out of the right now is fairly disgusting in and of itself. But no, you have them saying, oh, no more woke beer. And yeah, I use it in my thumbnails and I use that in my titles because that's the game that you have to play on YouTube. But yeah, I understand their position. But over on the left, I'm seeing other stuff there as well. And their biggest complaint with this situation is we're boycotting Bud. Okay, interesting. Okay, because you didn't stand behind your trans representation. Oh, boy, there is the point. And then there's missing it that much. Oh, like, yo, this is why you don't court a 0.1% of your actual audience. I'm sure trannies drink Bud Light, okay? Somebody has to at this point in time. But you know your main demographic. Motherfucker, you were the #1 beer in the United States, and it's all gone. It's gone. Look what they did to my boy. They tried to stick a dick on her. Oh, it's terrible. We need to clarify the facts that this was one can, one influencer, one post, not a campaign. Nobody was saying it was a campaign. Stop trying to shift the goalpost there. Michael Ducaris told investors during earnings call, oh, do we got the numbers? I haven't seen the numbers yet. Oh, I can't wait for the numbers, or those come out tomorrow when more of the investor call leaks, and it's probably not good. Ducaris went on to decry the misinformation spread on social media after Mulvaney last month posted a photo with a Bud Light, well, in a bathtub. No, it was a video. It was a video in the bathtub, and then there was a video at the table, and then there was radio silence from all of the brands, and then there was a Clydesdale ad, and then recently there was a completely and totally decimated, destroyed ad where it's like, yeah, we just got a bunch of people that look different to go and walk around in the mud. That's what you peons want to do this time of year. Oh, look, it's raining and they got the country music playing in the background. That's what people like. Okay, we're gonna go with that now, huh? Okay, great, fantastic. The company faced immediate blowback from is that what Dylan likes to do with his partners? A blowback? Anyways, from many conservative regions of the country. Yes, just those pesky conservatives. Or, I guess I kind of didn't finish that by saying that me, sitting and looking at both sides is like, okay, cool. So yeah, there's the conservative side of the boycott, and there's the leftist side because you didn't support your trans queens. And then there's the RP side of this where it's, oh, okay, cool. You just betrayed your consumer base, and now they're telling you, okay, we're not going to support you. There's alternatives that are out there. Okay, bye. It's not this big coordinated effort. It's you pissed off people that supported with you, that thought you were apolitical, and then all of a sudden you wanted to inject a message that they don't like. Okay, bye. Where are you going? Where you go? You've seen this with every other entertainment brand. Every other brand, whenever they decide to plant their flag with an L, on either side of this political divide, you're going to piss off some people, and it always seems to go in one direction. These same articles come out, you're a bigot if you don't support this, but because this is consistent, concerted, full court press on all of this stuff, well, it's starting to have downstream effects, like the big man, the big CEO saying, no, you're all stupid, and it's all misinformation, and it's all racism and transphobia. He's checking his list and he's making sure that he's hitting all the different boxes. See, we were trying to quote the left all very covertly. Oh, fuck, we're going to have to scrap our new ad campaign for June. It's going to be really bad. During the week ended April 22nd, the most recent industry data available, Bud Light sales plunged 21% versus about a year ago, accelerating from 17% slide a week earlier. Ducaris said the company was providing direct financial support to delivery drivers, wholesalers, and bar owners who were impacted by the backlash. Providing financial support. Well, that's very, very, very interesting. Like, if they aren't buying stuff, or maybe you're just talking about the contracts that are required to be fulfilled, then nobody has space for any of this stuff, and they have to buy a certain amount, and you're just giving them cutbacks because, oh, yeah, we fucked up in this situation. But it was just one can. It was just one beer, right? And then we also see as well all of the free beer that's getting sent out, and the way that they're financially supporting everybody else who you goddamn conservative bigots are putting out of work because we employ so many people, and because you're buying into all this misinformation, you're putting all of these good people out of work. How dare you? Cry bully tactics. He then echoed the flat apology. When was that? Oh, you say on April 14th by Brendan Whitworth. Oh, that's interesting. Yeah, the Bud Light CEO. Yeah, it wasn't an apology, though. It really wasn't. And your further statements that it was just one can. It was just one can. Well, stick it up yours. Anheuser Busch InBev CEO Michael Ducaris addressed the Bud Light controversy on an earnings call with investors Thursday, downplaying the brand's partnership with transgender influencer Dylan Mulvaney that prompted a boycott from conservative. Ducaris told investors that he believes there is misinformation about the company's partnership with Mulvaney, who had posted Bud Light beer cans with the influencer's likeness on Instagram last month, and said it was not an advertising campaign. It was just a sponsorship distinction without a difference. Conservatives and some country singers called for a boycott of the company's products. We need to clarify the facts that this is one can. I don't know if he talks like this. I didn't listen to the investor call. Shit, I was too busy just laughing at all this stuff. One influencer, one post, and not a campaign, Ducaris said, adding that frontline workers who are being impacted by the boycott are given financial support. Well, that's so nice, right? They didn't decide to do all this stuff, but don't try to foist this onto the end consumer. Don't try to shame us into buying your gay beer. We believe we have the experience, the resources, and the partners to manage this. We will hold the gay line, the rainbow flag. We will hold tight, and we will persist. So is the boycott, stupid, because it's become intrinsic, and this shit is so funny, man. Like, normies already know. Okay, I had to go help my parents out here within the past few hours. Right, they're loading up some stuff, and my mother likes to imbibe in an alcoholic beverage from time to time, and she had a case of whatever Coors Light or some shit like that, and even my parents were cracking jokes that it's not Bud Light. Some of the verbiage that they were using is stuff that we would banter back and forth, but is not for polite company here on YouTube. If you know, you know, and if you don't, well, you can tune in on Rumble on Sundays. But it's a dead brand. It's Schlitz for 2023. You killed it. This was a concerted effort. You thought you could sneak the trans in the back door. Pause. But you couldn't. It got caught. You got caught. Now you're trying to shame us? Like, come on, man. Come on. Sign language, shame, insult, guilt, and the need to be right. Shout out Kevin Samuels. Shit's not going to work this time around. You fucked up. Now you got to wear this. Now you got to drink all this shit. We believe, yes, we have the experience, and our 4-year growth outlook is unchanged. Oof, you better adjust that, my dude, otherwise you're just playing yourself, Ducaris remarked. We want to reiterate our support for the wholesale partners and everyone who brings our great beers to the market. I can tell you that we have the agility, resources, and people to support the US team and move forward. The company will triple its planned incentives around Bud Light over the summer. Oh, investments, sorry, not incentives. Okay, he said, adding that it was offering more support to wholesalers and the frontline workers. Well, that's so nice. Yeah, see, man of the people, this Michael Ducaris. Who cares? Bud Light sales have, plunged through the floor 26%. Holy. But the quarterly reports more than likely will be published here very, very shortly, and they will be very, very hilarious. But do you think that your bad decision that led to an impact, allegedly, of frontline workers is somehow going to be an effective guilt tactic in order to get people to buy your new bottles that you have to stick between your butt cheeks in order to open up? Yeah, it's not really going to work, man. But in order to save money, I have a good idea. I do have a good idea for you, especially if you're going to be distributing it through the regular methods and means, okay, through the interconnected highway system that is so great. The interstate system in the United States is top tier. It's wonderful. It's fantastic. Instead of traveling and traversing so many different roads, I would just recommend one that you seem to be very familiar with your recent marketing tactics. Just take the Hershey Highway. So with all that said, I thank you all very much for the gift of your time. I've been Don Consuelo. I want you to follow your gut and get after it. Take care, everyone.